Whew. I just want to thank the Lord, baby Jesus. I want to thank the Lord, baby Jesus, for heeding my prayer and summoning the ghosts of Myron Cope to watch over this team and guide them to the miracle playoff berth that they achieved. The miracle playoff berth that they achieved. And I see it and I believe it. I see it and I believe it. I see it on the horizon, everybody. Open your eyes wide to see that this road and the script is written right in front of the Steelers. To go on to the Super Bowl and make another miracle run at this shit, just like they did back in the day when number 7, Gold Ben Roethlisberger, won his first Super Bowl. Ain't that something? What's up, Daniel Berry? I hope everybody else believes and sees the vision and the plan. We are protected this year. 777. We are protected. The script and the road is right in front of us. And I made a live last night talking about how disrespectful it is, bro. So disrespectful that they have the Bills as a 10-point favorite over the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is just unbelievable. And the line has yet to move. The line has yet to move. No TJ. I mean, that's catastrophic. That's probably what they're talking about every day, all day on ESPN. No TJ Watt. They cannot win without TJ Watt. You cannot win a game without TJ Watt playing. You cannot win a game without one man. That's what the media wants you to believe right now. They want you to believe that Josh Allen's their it boy, that New York quarterback, guy they've been hyping up. They want to be right. They were right. Pittsburgh wasn't supposed to be here. We ain't going to give them no credit. And now we got to earn it. And Mason's got to earn it. And he's been earning it. That's what Tolman said today. We going with the hot hand, buddy. We going with the hot hand. And Minka's looking like he is ready to make some magic happen come Sunday, 1 o'clock, baby. What's up, Barkus? Is my mic working? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Settings, yo. Yeah, it's working. I hate to break it to you, brother, but we're going to beat your team, dude. We're going to beat your team. We're the 7th seed. It's going to win 7 games in a row to meet Dallas in the Super Bowl. And we're going to win it all against Dallas. And Mike Tomlin's going to reign supreme as the best head coach in the league. Or, I don't know. I guess the narrative can go a whole other way. Marcus, if we lose this game to your beloved Buffalo Bills. And it'll just be another one and done for Tomlin. One of many. And one that will be used against him viciously. So this is like this is like the must win. This is like the game. This is literally the game of Mike Tomlin's fucking like career, bro. This is how, like, for his career, it is just so huge. And if he can win this fucking game, because everybody wants to talk all the time about those 1 or 2 games against Tim Tebow and the Jacksonville Jaguars, who was a great team that year, a great team who had a great defense, bro. And yes, they had Blake Bortles at quarterback who wasn't good. But like I've been saying all year, it ain't about the quarterback, bro. It is about the team. And that's what they're trying to make it right now. I guarantee you, Watt's not playing. They have no chance. Watt's a great fucking player. And it's hard to fill his shoes, but that's one man, bro. There's a lot of people on this defense. Cam Hayward, who was sidelined for like 8 weeks, bro, is a major piece to the puzzle of the Steelers defense. And you had a lot of guys stepping up as a collective and filling the shoes. There's 55 men on an NFL roster, and really you use all of them. In some form or fashion, you're using all 55 men on that roster, subbing them in, bringing them in and out for breaks, certain situations, anything. That's what it really comes down to in the NFL is your depth more than anything. And one thing I'll say about the Steelers defense is the depth. I even talked about before the season started, the depth of the Steelers defensive line, the depth of the Steelers linebacking core. And I even said before the season that we have insurance and what great signings they were to get them, man, is great. If he loses, he's out of Pittsburgh. He's not out of Pittsburgh. They're already talking about extending him. I don't think he's out of Pitt. He's not out of Pittsburgh. But this is the narrative that is on Mike Tomlin right now that he's can't get it done. Ben carried his ass. We've been one and done a lot in the playoffs. And he has had a playoff game in a real long time. A real long time. And Steelers fans want playoff wins. Like, you're a Bills fan. You're probably just hyped to be in the playoffs. Like, yeah, we're in the playoffs. You want to win a Super Bowl. I mean, the Bills have Super Bowl expectations, definitely. Especially before the season, you guys got off real slow and not good. And what's up with Tre'Davious White? Is Tre'Davious White playing in his game? Like, I seen he's not on your roster. They said he's injured. What's up with him? Is he out for the year? Is he done? Is he IR'd? What's up with Tre'Davious White? That corner you have. Nah, dude. I gotta see. I wish I had Ernie. Ernie was talking about it earlier. I can turn this into a whole Tomlin stream right now. Easily. White is out on IR. All right. So I'm liking our chances against you. To be honest, bud. I'm liking our chances against you. I really do. Not one person on NFL Network pick Pittsburgh to win. Not one. Not one of y'all motherfuckers. Not one of them motherfuckers picked them. So we better hope Buffalo's a powerhouse that they're making it all out to be. Because then, let's not even talk about Tomlin being out of Pittsburgh. Like, I don't talk about narratives and shit. Like, McDermott. Like, people are mad that Tomlin's he's won a Super Bowl. And he's not getting it done anymore. They're ready to move on. Your dude has been pretty much contending, but still can't get it done. Do you move on from your coach? Probably not. That's probably not even being talked about by the Buffalo media. That wouldn't even be echoed, dare to be echoed. Maybe it is, but I doubt it. Not like Pittsburgh is with Tomlin. So no, Tomlin's not going nowhere, bro. My prediction is he'll be extended 2 years after this season. I wouldn't even say that. You pretty much, dude, I would bet on that. Literally. If they extend him. He's never won a Super Bowl. And if we're going to stack, he's considered one of the best coaches in the league, top 10 at least, I'd say. And if we're going to stack resumes, Tomlin has a better resume than him. Easy. Mid-season, people were calling him to get fired. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad start for you guys. You got Stephon Diggs going crazy. That's the biggest matchup, bro. We got Joey Porter Jr. on your boy Stephon Diggs, he's like, it's all about him and shit. See, that's the difference. The Steelers, I don't think there's no about a me, really. I mean, Pickens kind of, I want to get the ball a little bit more, but he's doing what he's supposed to do, I think, on the field, and he's not really. I mean, he's just saying, "But man, you know what I mean?" But Diggs was talking about holding out and turning it into a big. He's just feeding the media. He's feeding them fire, basically. So you kind of had a little bit of a circus show going on there in Buffalo. Well, he's better. That's why. The thing is, though, there's so much hate. I don't understand in the Steelers fan base for Tomlin. Like, we just look at his resume, dude. That's why, I even come on his channel, bro, and I say that if you're gonna make that argument that Tomlin should be fired, if you're gonna who has literally the second or third, maybe fourth best resume in the league the past decade, the past pretty much 2 decades running, basically. Top 5 resume for the last 2 decades running in the NFL as a head coach. That's even not unheard of for even a coach to coach a decade, and he's been doing it for 2 decades. About to go on to 3 decades. Literally, somehow he just needs to be fired. It doesn't really compute to me. Where's the logic? We're rebuilding right now. They have unrealistic expectations. A lot of them had unrealistic expectations for this year. And then if they don't win this playoff game, the Steelers, we shouldn't have even be in the playoffs right now. So it's a gift that we're even in the playoffs, but that will not be good enough. It's not good enough for Steelers fans. It is not good enough. They have to win this game. This game is for Tomlin, bro. It shouldn't be about everybody, but they love him and they need to get behind him and they really need to rally and go together and get this win. And they can, because you guys, we were ahead of you all fucking year and then we let it slip. But you won your division outright. We would have still been fighting for the division against the Ravens probably, but we still let it slip, man. We let it slip using that wild card spot under us. I remember you was 7-7 ago, 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks ago. Real shit was up here, or even on my other channel. I think he was up there talking about, I'm scared of the Bills. I'm scared of the Bills. Now we're gonna find out what's the real deal when we meet you in the playoffs. Right again. Hey, I've been right a lot this year. I will say I have been right a lot this year about, I said 10-7, said we're going to sneak in. Hopefully this offense I was saying we got to have patience with the offense. Even with Matt Canada, of all people, I was saying we need to have patience with, and you shouldn't even fire him. Shouldn't even have fired him, but it worked. So I was wrong there. And I was saying I didn't think we were going to do it, but hey, they did. It was crazy. And it was perfect timing by Tomlin. I mean, it was the division game, and he pulled the trigger. He needed to light us fire because I think we lost. We had a good win streak going, and then we dropped the game to Jacksonville or some shit. I think that's what it was. We dropped the game to Jacksonville. So I think that's what it was. And then Tomlin pulled the plug on him when nobody was expecting it. It was kept going on and on. Why haven't you fired him? Why haven't you fired him? Why haven't you fired him? And then even the media convinced themselves. They were like, well, this is just the Rooney way. They're not going to fire Matt Canada. And then, boom, he struck the core. He just fired him. And then they put up a 400-yard game. And then Kenny went down, and we let it slip. And then Mason came in and gave us a miracle. And we're going to keep this miracle going. And we're going to make it not 3. We're not going to make it 4. We're not going to make it 5. We're not going to make it 6. We're going to make it 7 wins in a row on the 7th seed to the Super Bowl to make it 7 Lombardis for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the mantra, baby, for Pittsburgh this season. 7-7-7, boy. 7-7-7. Here we go. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, Roger Goodell, where you at? T-Bob, come on, man. This story is going to make you rich, Roger Goodell. You got to sell this story, bro. Come on. We know it's rigged. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was a bad attempt at comedy. I applaud you for your passion, but it's just not in the cards. You have a great season for the roster you have. In a year or two, Pittsburgh could be very dangerous. Now, I'm going to say, dude, the roster we have, we have a wide receiver that had one of the worst quarterbacks in history, averaging 18 yards per clip in George Pickens. We have Deontay Johnson, who's played at an all-pro level in his career. We have Pat Freiermuth, who's considered a top 10 tight end in the league. We have a very expensive offensive line, and we have the highest paid defense in the league and the best. I don't care what the numbers say, the highest paid and the best defense in the league. Even without TJ Watt, we have the best defense in the league. The best. Fuck the numbers, bro. We have the best. And we're going to crush you guys. We are going to crush you. That's the biggest question of the entire offseason, and is going to be the biggest question of the entire offseason. And it's going to be a media frenzy. And there's already been talking about it in videos and lives that this is going to be the biggest story. And I was even saying we shouldn't bench Kenny. I was like, I wanted Mason. I didn't even want to draft Kenny. But I was like, we've already moved forward with Kenny. We might as well keep moving forward with him. What the fuck? But Tomlin's riding out on hand now. 1 game, 2 games, 3 games. Now we got to make it 4. Mason's playing so good. Kenny can't get his job back right now. Not over Mason. It's Mason's job to lose at this point. And what are you going to do? Go back to Pickett after Mason has one bad game? And that's what they'll be. Some fans will be saying, or some media people will be saying. That's why I don't like to really move. This is a huge controversy now. It's not going to be a controversy for the rest of the playoffs, but in the offseason, it's going to be a major controversy. And if we lose this game, it'll be an even bigger major controversy and a bigger blemish on Tomlin, and they're going to use this to annihilate Tomlin. Annihilate him. Especially Mark Madden and Tim Benz. It don't matter. Don't matter. They said we were never going to be here and don't have a chance, and we're here. That don't matter. What matters is they're going to continue to bash him and try to blemish him. That's their agenda since day one, A1. And I talk about that a lot too, Pittsburgh media. Farkas, shout out to Bills Mafia and a Bills fan coming into the chat and hear me talk shit about his team. And how the Steelers, this game is the game we're meant to play. This is the game we're meant to win. This is the game we was meant to play. This is the game I've been talking about all year, basically, that in January, these are the type of games you need to have a smash my winner, saying you have to have a quarterback, and these Josh Allen type quarterbacks and these Patrick Mahomes, that's what it takes to win a Super Bowl. But you guys never won a Super Bowl, for one. Have you ever even won a Super Bowl? Have the Bills ever even won a Super Bowl? I know you made a bunch of AFC championships back in the day. Have the Bills ever won a Super Bowl? I really don't know. I can't think of a time when the Bills won a Super Bowl. Not in my life. Not in my life. Not in my life, Farkas. But hey, you guys are good this year. You got to have a Josh Allen to win. That's what it takes. I still say it takes defense in team football. All 3 phases of the game coming together. And now that's what's happening with Pittsburgh. And we're one of the hottest. You're a hot-ass team right now, too. But we're a hot-ass team. We're 2 hot-ass teams clashing right now. We on fire. You just coming off a sizzling win over the Miami Dolphins to take your division. So you guys are riding fucking high right now, too. So it's going to be a hell of a ball game on Sunday. It's going to be a hell of a ball game. The Bills are frauds. There it is, the jury. There's the jury for you, Farkas. Peanut Gallery's here. Now you're done. Miami and Dallas are frauds. They've shown it time and time again. That is true. They've shown it time and time again. That's what I'm saying. There's so many narratives right now, bro. So, like, if McDermott wins this shit, you could say McDermott is a better coach than Mike Tomlin if he wins this shit. If he wins this shit, you could say that. You could say that. Well, no, okay. If you don't win this shit, that's too far. If he wins the Super Bowl and beats Tomlin and then goes on to win the Super Bowl, then he's better than Tomlin because he has the same record. He's been owning the AFC for a while. He's built his team. He's earned his due. He's at least top 5. You got to put McDermott up there, especially if he wins a Super Bowl. You got to give him some credit. At least put him up there in the power rankings because most networks and outlets rank Tomlin as the 3rd best coach in the league, bro. The 3rd best. If you really look at the resumes, it's true. Like Shanahan gets all that hype. Tomlin has a better resume. Shanahan's never done it in the Super Bowl. He never did it in a bowl. McCarthy, I don't think gets talked about enough. I mean, McCarthy, you could say I'd say make a case over McCarthy than Shanahan for better than Tomlin. Or I could make a case for Harbaugh. So this is so big for the narrative of Tomlin and his career and his resume. Like, it's huge because a lot of these coaches are so close. And that's really what it comes down to, is being the best of the best, especially for your coach, if you're a coach. So say John Harbaugh goes and wins. John Harbaugh is definitely better coach than Tomlin. He won a division. He went to win a Super Bowl. He's been pretty much owning the division, even though we beat them, but they still win the division. So that's really what matters. But if Tomlin can go on to beat your boy, then go on to beat Harbaugh, and then go on to beat Andy Reid, and then go on to win a Super Bowl to tie Andy Reid with Super Bowls, and he's done it faster in his career than Andy Reid, and Tomlin, and then Bill Belichick retires or they fire him, and he's probably just going to retire. He's going to go out gracefully, and you would have to literally Tomlin. So Belichick's number 1, Reid's number 2, and then Tomlin. So if Tomlin would beat Reid in the AFC Championship and then go on and win a Super Bowl and has just as many Super Bowl wins in way less amount of time, Tomlin is the number 1 ranked coach in the NFL and pretty much solidifies, without question, him being a Hall of Fame coach. And that would solidify a lot of players' careers, too, as being pretty much – TJ's pretty much on his way, pretty much there as being a first ballot Hall of Famer. But if they won a Super Bowl this year, he's first ballot Hall of Famer. Cam Hayward, that he wins a Super Bowl, Cam Hayward's a Hall of Famer. Is 100,000% as a Hall of Famer. And I would like to see him win Walter Payton Man of the Year award, but who knows how they do that out. Okay, top 5 coaches. Belichick, Reid, Tomlin. Now let me think. You know what? I'm not going to be a homer here. Because Tomlin, you gotta do something here, Tomlin. You gotta make a statement, bro. You really do. Because this is what it is, man. This ain't enough. We're tired of not getting past the first round, man. So you make this statement, bro. I'm putting Harbaugh ahead of Harbaugh in number 4. And number 3, Tomlin in number 4. And in number 5, I would say Doug Peterson. I might have put Doug Peterson up there, but he collapsed this year. So I'm gonna say it's either like McCarthy or which I'm gonna say Pete Carroll. I will put Pete Carroll at number 5. And McCarthy at like 6. Peterson's up there, but I'd probably put somebody ahead of him too. If I can think of somebody. But I'd say that's about it. That's my top 5. I think that's solid. Sean Payton had a down year, so Sean Payton, you could have made a case to be up there, but this year, same with Doug Peterson, but these 2 blemishes, they're blemishes. Boop. McVay, I might put McVay maybe at number 6. I haven't thrown him. McVay, he subserted them. we'll see. McVay has a chance to. We'll see what they do in the playoffs too. So yeah, I've done a lot of research about the coaches. So that was a good question, Farkas. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you can. It's debatable. A lot of those, but it's pretty close, I'd say. I've had this channel for a while. Sadly, all my content got deleted. Like my old content, not this year's content. Yeah, and then you have to come in and you have to talk back if we win. If you win, you. 777 though, that's God's number, man. See that as a sign. 7 wins in a row on the 7th seed to win 7 Super Bowls. Farkas. I think Wendy's live. I don't involve myself with that shit. It's too much. Nah, and I get too emotionally involved. And it's just too much. You can't do that, Farkas. I've seen you over there. I still lurk occasionally. I like unsubbed a ton of her channels, but the one I was still subbed to was live last night. She's live now. Relic Army. Wendy Army. I can't get emotionally involved with that shit, Farkas. No more. I definitely quit that. Sadly. Videos are better. And this wasn't really a great title for a live, to be honest. It's really about titles. Timing. And this was a terrible title with no cover photo. But this number, man. This number, man, I don't know. There's this whole channel this dude was telling me about, which is crazy. I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't watch it. It's called like the Germantra effect or something. And he uses all these numbers and shit to how he predicts the Super Bowl and the winners. I guess he's like, right, a lot of the times, something like that. I didn't buy it. I was like, no way. It's like, yeah, man, check it out. Check it out. You'll be amazed. You'll be unbelievable. You do got a lot of subscribers. I don't really look into it though. It's all about the spirits and astrology. 777. That's a good number to pull, bruh. That's all I'm saying. It might not look good, but really, if any road the Steelers could have had, this seriously is like, they're set up for it, bro. We're like Miami and Kansas City. I don't like them against Pittsburgh. We're matched up against you and the Ravens best, perfectly. Perfectly, we match up to you, motherfuckers. And Josh Allen turns that ball the fuck over. That's one of his Achilles heels. He tries to flang it and slang it and turn it over. And the Steelers have a bunch of fucking ball hawks. And one of the best ball hawks and another Hall of Famer who would solidify his Hall of Fame, his path to the Hall of Fame. Minka Fitzpatrick is back, Jack. He's looking to snag you up, Farkas. Me neither. I'm gonna focus on this channel. It's been doing pretty good. This live's not been good, but I mean it's been good to me. I think I got good content up, but not a lot of people never viewed. I get replay viewers. And I can change the title and put tags in it. Do a lot of dumb shit to make. It just takes time and effort that I don't put enough in to my channel. Parker. I have been though more. It's been doing good. Close to being monetized. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think you'll make any money though. That's why I don't really put the time or effort into it. But we'll see. I'm there, so I might as well just get there. I'd really get if I just need to do more videos. Pop out like two, 3 videos a day, which is easily doable. I just don't do it. You're the man, bro. Thank you. I don't really talk about none of that nonsense over here. I want to get a panel. It would be a great panel, I think. It might be tough to do because certain people's schedules. I'm not going to get into the whole semantics of it, but I would love to get a post-game reaction live with real shit, with Ernie, with Mac Main, just all the Steelers fans on my channel. That would be great. That would be nice. From the TTC. But scheduling, I'd definitely get real shit. Ernie probably too. I like to get Mac. Other people too. I would like. I don't know if still 58. Yeah, I guess I'd let still 58 up here. Win or lose, I think we'll make a good panel and just talk about it. Win, obviously, talk about the road ahead. Lose, talk about what the Steelers need to do. Shit, win or lose, talk about what the Steelers need to do. Win, we can talk about the road ahead still. Lose, we can talk about, what happened and where the Steelers go from there. And that's going to be the biggest question is the damn quarterback. All right. It's a bet. You might be in the TTC. You keep that attitude up, Farkas. I'm just kidding. I really got no hate for Bill. If this was like Cleveland or Baltimore, I'd be. Wait, I mean, I am pumped up about the game. Don't get me wrong, but I've gotten a bunch of lives in already. I'm kind of abusing it at this point. I should be doing more videos. But I don't always go live. So it is sometimes you get good Steeler fans in here giving good comments. And you've been giving some good comments too. So I appreciate it. It helps. Not just for me going on rambling. I mean, just for the channel in general. Engagement. And just staying engaged with the audience a little bit, I guess. It's better to do it before, like after a game, shit, or during a game. A lot of people do it during the game. Live play-by-play reactions. I'd be going nuts. I do go nuts. I'll be going nuts on Sunday. I should do one of them. Play by play with Yins. I can't sit there for a whole 4.5 hours. I could go eat and shit, and I can't do that. Fans get wild. This is gonna be a crazy game. That's why I was saying the way we win this game is we got to come up there and try to take the life out your crowd early. If we win that coin flip, I'd take it. I'd receive the ball. Normally, I like to defer, especially if I'm playing Madden or something. I'll defer. Just always defer. But in this situation, I take the ball, and I want to drive it right down on your asses and take the life right at your crowd, and then strut that defense out on the field with a lead. And the Steelers defense, that was another problem with the Steelers defense this year. They didn't have a lead really, no games. They had to produce points to get the wins and play perfect while making insane splash plays. On top of that, so a few defenses found a wrinkles here and there, and we gave up maybe more yards than we wanted to. But they're injured. And the offense was terrible. Now our offense is clicking like it hasn't clicked in years, at least 3 years. This offense has not been clicking this good in 3 years. And it all starts with Mason Rudolph and the quarterback. He's looking so nice. Like, so good. So, like, good. I can't even explain how good he's been. Masterful. Masterful. Journeyman. Craft down to a T. He has his craft down to a T. And it looks sharp as fuck. And this is the biggest moment of his career, too. Because he's a free agent next year. I sent a clip of some guy watching the Miami game losing his shit on Tua when he threw that last pick. Probably broke his TV. I see shit like that all the time. This Cleveland fan used to jump in the lake. Every time Cleveland would lose, he'd go jump in Lake Erie and film it. And, a bunch of people would share it. It was retarded. But he gets so many views. He's like got a major channel now, though. Me and him were making videos back and forth against each other, too. He's a huge content creator, though. It was ridiculous. All of Cleveland hated me at one point on Twitter. I was like, literally, I swear to God, there's only 2 people watching right now, so you may not believe it, but I swear to God, I was the most hated man in Cleveland. Like, I was the most hated man in Cleveland on Twitter. They hated me. Man, all of them, a lot of them. They have just an overall hate in general towards Pittsburgh. It's crazy. That would be cool. I'd watch it. I'd sub. Thing with this is like algorithms. YouTube is like it's just nerdy stuff. Like I've been learning over the years too. Like the algorithms and the tags. Like I hate tedious ass shit like that. But if you put them in there and you do little 5-10 minute videos, put a nice cover video on there. And if you got like a laptop and shit to make your videos a little bit more production value, a little better, it's easy. It just takes time. And I kind of do it different too. I don't really I can clout chase a lot more, but I don't like to do that like that. I like to really and run with whatever the media is saying and shit. Like I don't know. I kind of like I'll say I'm an alternative to Pittsburgh sports media. 'Cause, 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 Pittsburgh sports media
Because the Tomlin shit, you might not really like. It's just like a faction, I swear, and within the fan base, it's like 50-50 of haters and supporters. And the haters hate. That's why, like, I was saying, I kind of make the case that if you got a coach who's top 5 coach, and you're calling him to be fired every year, it might not be based off performance, and it might be the reason there's a Rooney Rule in the NFL. That's all I'm saying. And like Kyle Turd loves to bash on the Steelers. I should make videos about him. Yeah, Farkas. That just gave me a good idea. See, sometimes I'll do these lives and then I can condense a video and the video becomes really better too. I come up with like a good video and I can make the videos a little bit more entertaining too. Cause I hype them up. Hype man, Public Enemy, Flavor Flav. I didn't even read into it because it's bullshit. So that's like trending right now. That's just something I should be doing right now, especially because I'm so versed in Tomlinisms and his career in Pittsburgh's media and how they run their organization, bro. It's the dumbest shit in the world. I remember there was the report that they said that he was thinking about leaving the NFL to become a coach in college. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. He's coaching for a legacy. He's coaching for his legacy right now, bro. And there's no better way for him to improve his legacy is with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because if he gets that Super Bowl, it is not only cements his legacy, it proves within his organization and within his fan base and where he started that he wasn't just carried, which is one of the big narratives from the haters that they run with, that he was carried by Ben. He pretty much came into Cowher's team that was already won a Super Bowl. Like, well, but it was like 3 years removed, 2 years removed from the Super Bowl. So they all say it was a Super Bowl team that he took over, and he deserves pretty much no credit. Like no credit for anything. He sucks. He's trash. He's just coming to Earth. Pretty much, it's crazy. I'm telling you. When literally 75% of the league would wish that they had the type of success that the Steelers had. Yeah, I came out and said this. I made a video about that. It's one of my many videos that's been deleted. I can't even get into that whole story, Farkas. So I'm sure Caltert's chirping right now about the Steelers. Guaranteed. He said we weren't going to be here. He's the main one that's been saying defense is dead and Rooney Way's dead and me. I'd smack that fool. You're going to learn and he's going to learn. And the whole world's going to learn. They ain't going to put on notice. I'm telling you, bro. We're winning this game, Farkas. Like, I am so confident that we're going to win this game. I've been so confident in this team all year long, pretty much. And we match up well against you. We do. And without Tre'Davious White, you got some good safeties over the top. So that's what Mason's got to be careful. But if you, I don't care, Micah Hyde or Poyer, whoever the hell his name is, they're good. And you guys got a good D line. And that's the biggest thing is establishing a run on that D line you guys got. And I probably can't name one guy on your D line, but you have like 8 guys. It's like the Steelers. You got like a plethora of dudes that you can just rotate in and out, in and out, in and out, multitude, mix and match. Given any situation, dime, nickel, whatever, you have different people that fit whatever the bill. And Tom, we do that too. And you'll see some names you never Herbig. Watch out for Herbig. I'm telling you, that was one of my big predictions. Is he's going to come up with a big play? It's going to come up with a big play. Watch. See it. Marcus, I see it. And Minka. 2 interceptions out of Josh Allen. Minka and Herbig. Watch. We're going to stuff your run. That's the key. Stuffing your run. Joey Porter Jr. winning his matchup on that big diva fucking look at me. Wide receiver Stephon Diggs. And getting the lead early. And just never letting up and bringing that blitz on your boy all day long. All day long and forcing them turnovers. It's coming early and often, Farkas. I'm telling you. It's coming early and often, buddy. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm so confident that we're going to win this game. And I'll just write the script for you. It's right here in front of you. I'm telling you, 777, Farkas. I don't got it wrong. Who's your running back? Leonard Fournette? That's your best running back, Leonard Fournette. Really? Jaylen Warren's better than Leonard Fournette. And he's our second string. Joey Porter Jr. has been one of the best corners in the league. I don't know where you've been. He might be a rookie. He might be a nobody to you, but he is somebody in Pittsburgh. He is somebody in Pittsburgh. He's been being groomed and prepped and learned and schooled by Patrick Peterson, who's a Hall of Famer. We got him. We got Minka Fitzpatrick. We got KZ back, who's been sidelined for weeks now. And then some dude he signed off the street is coming in and making plays. Now he's going to be like the third wheel in the rotation. I'm telling you, we got so much depth on this team. You don't even know. Robinson, never heard of him. He's going to be coming. Keanu Benton, never heard of him. He's going to be shutting your run down. James Cook. All right. I'll look Google stats right now. Let me find him out. Oh, I can't do it when I'm on here. Usually I can do it when I'm on here. There we go. He got 1,100 yards. He's averaging 4.7 yards a clip. He looks like he's probably fast as lightning to me. So he ain't gonna be a problem for the Steelers defense, I don't think. Let me see how much he weighs. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna do shit on us. He ain't gonna do shit on us, bro. He ain't gonna do dick. Diddly dick. Can you hear me? Yeah, mic check. My air is working. Yeah, you're no. Nope. Nope. He's a fantasy. Nah. Nope. Nope. Ain't happening, bro. He ain't doing shit. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just talking shit. Bro, we're in the AFC North. The best defensive, smash mouth, bang it out, run it down your throat division in football. The best division in football. Do you know how great the Cleveland's offensive line is? Like literally, I never seen the Steelers' defensive line get so fucking smashed in their mouth before in my life than until I seen Cleveland come to town, and they just beat the shit and fucking shit out of you, literally up front. And the Ravens, come on, their offensive line's good all year, and they have 9 different running backs, and then they have a running back, a quarterback, and then Cincinnati, who's got Joe Burrow, still has Joe Mixon, who's one of the best running backs in the league, and have been putting heavy money into their offensive line. And you have Cleveland, who has one of the best defenses in the league, and the Ravens, who always have one of the best defenses in the league. Dude, you're running against like the Jets trashness and the Patriots trashness 2 times a year. So that's like 600 yards right there, just between them 4 bums right there. That 190-pound little shit ain't getting nowhere, nothing up the middle. Nothing. You may be able to bust a screen on us or something. Something out in the open field, maybe. That's where you get him going. On a screen. That's how you kill us with him, is a screen. Which he probably does a lot of, I could see. Or receiving the ball. And it really comes down to Josh Allen, I think. Because he's known to turn the ball over. And the Steelers' defense is known to turn the ball over. So, I think it's a really good matchup. Y'all got a good defense, though. I'm surprised your defense is so good this year. I'm just looking at your team stats right now. And your defense is nice. I'm surprised without Tre'Davious White and Tremaine Edmonds, though. I'm surprised how good your defense is this year. I really am. Steelers 5-1 in the North, best division in the NFL. Yet national media has written them off. That's crazy. Now, as a diehard Steelers fan as I am, let's be realistic. This is in Buffalo. They're a better record than us. They won their division. So they are the favorite in this game. Of course, they are the favorite. But by 10 points, that's unbelievable. And I just voted on Yahoo on 16,000 votes from fans on Yahoo Sports. 70% has picked the Bills, 30% has picked the Steelers to win this game. So McDermott's running the D. That's what that D line, man. It's nasty. Who replaced Tremaine Edmonds? Who's your inside linebacker? Is he good? Is he better? Who's your inside linebacker now? Because I think that's how we're gonna get you is running up the middle. And that right side, Broderick Jones, Samola, we can get it up the left. Broderick Jones, James Daniels. Those are key. Mason Cole, I'd say, is a weakness on our offensive line. So this game, Everybody talks about the quarterbacks and shit, and dude, this is going to be trench. This is trench war. This is trench warfare. What we're about to witness on Sunday, literally. It's not even about you, Vargas. It's about the national media. It's literally I talk about these narratives and shit all the time on this channel, and they wrote us off all year, bro. And the only thing we were missing is a quarterback, and you were just Mason Rudolph. But I'm telling you, man, I was telling everybody in Steelers Nation even before when he got benched. And why are you benching him for Devlin Hodges? Why are we even drafting a quarterback? Why don't we just roll with Mason? He was an All American in college. He was second round pick, and they were talking about taking him in the first round. He has his college. Look, go. You want to talk about stats? Go look at Mason's college football stats. Have been the most yards in college football history, and see where Mason Rudolph's at. Should I do it right now? I'll do it. Mason Rudolph, 16th all time. 16th all time in NCAA history, passing yards. And there's a bunch of dudes that are in, like, right now, Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr., who are both going to be draftable quarterbacks for the Steelers, ahead of him. Landry Jones is like third. I can't believe that. He used to be the backup for the Steelers. That's crazy. I think Landry Jones played for Oklahoma, too. But Mason Rudolph was an All-American, 16th all-time in NCAA history, was groomed, maybe not so much groomed, but played behind and watched Brad Roethlisberger play. One of the greatest quarterbacks ever in history of the game. Even though I don't like the way he went out and he was some kind of a bit of a diva. And I talk a little shit on his channel about Ben. And maybe if he would have just did a little bit more and was a little bit more disciplined, we probably would have had 7 Super Bowls already. But, you know, Ben is Ben. I got his jersey, of course. 75th anniversary edition, actually. I don't think it's going to be snow. I looked at the weather. I was thinking it's going to be a snow game. I looked at the weather. There's no snow. It's going to be cold as fuck, though. It's 21 degrees. It's supposed to rain the day before, so it's probably going to be muddy and nasty and wet and cold and freezing. They'll feel, the cold will be like, no, they'll get the heaters and shit out there. But damn, if it don't rain, it might be decent conditions, honestly. It's just cold as hell. And even in the cold, it's hurts your bones more. And when you're playing, like I remember just playing, when you're breathing in the cold air, it really gets to your lungs, man. So 7 a.m. I looked at it today. I searched the weather actually. No snow, but that could change. That's 7-day forecast. The wind might go down, a front might go down that way. Then we have to call in Najee Harris. Telling you. And that's why we got Mason. We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Ranch quarterback. He's gonna. Oh man, that's funny. We got this, man. I'm telling you, Farkas. I'm telling you, man. This team, y'all are hot, but we're hot. We're 3 in a row, bro, of 30-point games. There's just little things when you look at it. I always seen it in Mason, but he never had the time to stand in the pocket. But what I see out of Mason is he's just calm, cool, stands in the pocket, and he's looking to make his read. Kenny Pickett scared in the pocket, scared to make big throws, scared to step into it. If he gets a little bit of pressure, he's got happy feet. And that just fucks the whole timing up of the play. That just gets you off rhythm. You're just completely. Just one little step to the left or the right makes a whole play go. Like it's just little. Even Joe Flacco said it in his interview that people think football is such a big game. So it just comes down to the basic fundamentals. Like I got my kid out there. I go take the dive, pop and take the pitch. I go say it, over and over. Say it over and over again. Take it, whoop, say it over and over and over again. Pitch, dive, pitch, dive, pitch, dive, pitch. I get him to the line. Oh, and then I say on 2 this time. And I go, hey, he jumps. And I say, you're offsides. Get back to the line. That's a penalty. I go, on 2. Say, hey. And boom, he gets the pitch. And I lead it out to him, to that spot. And then boom, into the alley, like Vince Lombardi said. And that's what's going to happen to the Bills. We're going to go, say, hey. And they're going to get a little antsy. And they're going to jump. It's going to be wet. It's going to be slippy. And they're going to step a little bit. And then we're going to flip it out to Jaylen Warren. And then he's going to bowling ball wreck the shit out of your safeties and your secondary. And he's going to have big plays all game. And then when they're tired and they're sucking air, that's when big old 240-pound Najee Harris comes in the game and we pound it down the rock down your throats with him. And then George Pickens, who's a fucking monster, putting up Randy Moss-type numbers this year and now has an aired-out deep ball quarterback to get him the ball, is going to fucking light it the fuck up and shut down Joey Porter. Bred and stocked from his daddy, Super Bowl champion, Joey Porter, former Pittsburgh Steeler, is going to lock your boy Stephon Diggs down. And Pittsburgh's coming out of this. And then we're going to go to Baltimore, and we're going to whoop their ass too. And then we're going to go to Kansas City. Then we're going to whoop their ass too. And then we're going to meet Dallas in the Super Bowl, and we're going to whoop their ass too and get 7 Super Bowls. 777, boy. So that's the Yins Power Hour. Here we go. Shout out to Farkas. Shout out to Bills Mafia. I hate that we have to do this to you guys. I've been very respectful tonight, even though I've been hating on your team all night, Farkas. You're good sport. Shout out to you. And shout out to Steelers. Here we go, baby. Wins over Kansas City, Dallas, and Miami to win the division. That's a big 3 in a row there, too. That is big. But the Ravens fucking utterly destroyed Miami. So that's the second best team in your division, who I think are just the pretenders in a cheap-ass, weak-ass division. And I say Steelers, if Kenny Pickett never goes down, we would have won the best division in football. And we would be undefeated in our division right now. Well, maybe not undefeated, but we would be the best team in the division. The best team in the division. I'm not dropping a link. I don't drop links here. If I do drop links, it'll be in my Discord server. So I can't do that. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow and we can do it. But I did a live on my other channel and now I did this. I'm done. So tomorrow, if you want to come up, I'll do a live 9, 10 Eastern, something like that, maybe. See if I can get a couple other Steelers fans. But I'm not going to let public links be made public, and I'm not going to let everybody up here. I'm not bringing in other people's drama and all this. You got to regulate, and you got to be a babysitter on YouTube. And you're definitely welcome, but not at this moment. I'm done, and I'm tired, and I got to lay her down, Farkas. You're the man, but I got to lay her down. That's fine. You can do that tomorrow. But I got to get to bed, buddy, and eat something, and get a shower, and shave. So, have a good night, bro. Yeah, my God. All right. Y'all getting overtime, I guess, from Yins. You're getting overtime out of Yins again. Jesus Christ. All right, come on. Both Yins. All right, I popped it. You've won me over. It's like the women in my life. They're total bitches, but then they'll spread their fucking roast beef ass pussy and win me over all the goddamn time. It's fucking ridiculous. Yes, come on. I don't care.
Dude, you were right, man. Pick up
Yeah.
their ass. Do you see how bad Pick got beat?
No, how'd they get beat? What is the score?
Fucking horribly, like 37 points.
Damn.
Fucking
Who they play? Duke. Well, that's Duke. I mean, Duke.
dude, they
You want to at
fucking
least make it a
demolished.
game. You got to be, I'd say 10. What was the line in the game? Did you see the line in the game?
It
It
was
had
like
a,
7. No, we were 16-point underdogs.
yeah, that's pathetic. That's bad. That's very embarrassing
Duke,
of a loss.
Duke's a top
Right.
team, man. I don't know, man. They thumped us the fuck out of us.
Duke is a top team, but 37 points in a basketball game is insane.
Yeah, they got this center, man, this white dude. He like fucking had a double-double.
Yeah.
They have like a bunch of they were killing it from 3, dude. They weren't missing.
That's why I should really start doing college basketball, bro. Because really, if you think college basketball, man, you just really I look at teams with bigs. If you got a big like a 6'10", 6'11", big, I think you can go deep, especially tournament time because they can just dominate.
Let's do our NFL playoff picks real quick. Let's do them real quick. We'll run through them and then we'll do the Steelers last. First one. First one. First game is Browns. We're not doing spreads. I don't care about the spreads, bro. Except for the Steelers game because I would take the Steelers minus or getting 10.
This dude's a Bills fan. He's from Wendy.
Fucking Cleveland against Houston. Who you got? I'm taking Texans.
Cleveland.
You got Cleveland beating Houston. I don't know, man. I like CJ Stroud, man.
I like Cleveland's defense. I like their running game. I like their offensive line. I like Joe Flacco playing hot as ever. I like Amari Cooper.
Do you think Flacco's better than CJ, man? I think CJ Stroud.
I think they have a better team all around.
Oh, yeah, they do. Well, I agree with you. I'll agree with you on that. I'm just going Houston because I think Flacco's going to throw a couple of interceptions. That's just my opinion.
That could happen.
Barkus, you know your football, or you ain't involved in this. Who you got? Cleveland or Houston?
He's a Bills fan, bro.
You're a Bills fan.
I'll take Houston in that game.
You're a Bills fan, huh?
Come on,
man. You're about to come and knock your ass off. Listen. I know that. Telling you. But anyway, all right, next game.
I come with much respect for the Steelers, though. I don't hate on the Steelers.
I come in peace.
All right. I say we win, but I would take this. I would take the Steelers
Chiefs
plus
and
the 10
Broncos
points.
or Chiefs and Dolphins.
I think.
Let him do
10 points.
Well, go ahead, Fergus.
All right, give me the Steelers and the 10 points. Give me Houston. What's the spread on
I think
the Miami game?
We're not doing the spread on Cleveland.
I was just going straight up. I think the spread though, they're like within 5 points.
Cleveland's a favorite. Cleveland's favored in the game by 2.5.
Cleveland's getting like 2.5.
Cleveland's getting.
They're giving 2.5.
Yeah, I would say giving 2.5. I'd take Houston straight up either way.
I would take Cleveland to cover the 2.5. I would bet Cleveland to cover the 2.5.
All right, the next one was the Chiefs and Dolphins, man. I think
CJ Stroud has no chance, dude. As good as he's been all this year, that secondary's elite for Cleveland, bro. Denzel Ward, dude, they're locked down. Their linebacking course. Myles Garrett might win Defensive Player of the Year. He's at least in the conversation, even though I think TJ could win it.
TJ's better than him, bro. Better stats.
But it don't matter, dude. So CJ Stroud could be as good as he wants to be, bro. When he's getting pressured in his face like this game, it's going to be a trench warfare type of game, and there's just going to be too much pressure. And Flacco don't have to do much other than turn it over and hand it off, and then hit Mari Cooper when he's wide open, running over the middle. They're going to seal that deal.
I mean, they did play. Listen, Go ahead, sorry, bro.
Yeah, you real
I
shit.
think
You real
Houston.
shit, that's
Houston's.
Go ahead.
I got real shit. Go ahead, man. You got seniority over here.
They did play each other in week, I think 16 or whatever, and Browns did whoop them, but they didn't have C.J. Stroud playing for the Texans. That's why I'm saying that's a difference. They had fucking Chase Keenum playing. So, Flacco still had 2 interceptions in that game.
Yeah.
He's going to turn the
turned
ball
it
over.
over.
I don't think Flacco is that great, man. I really don't. I think Mason
No.
Rudolph plays better than Flacco. I'm going to be honest with you. Flacco just has a good deep ball. He has Amari Cooper. Put Amari Cooper on the Steelers.
We have George Pickens.
Yeah, but they double cover him. They have Njoku. They got some weapons, man.
So what
They
do you think
double.
about
That's why
that? What do you
Deontay
think
Johnson was eating. He was eating because they double covered Pickens all last game.
Don't sleep on Houston's defense either. I think they got a decent D. So if you got a couple turnovers coming their way, that they might be able to run it up on them.
CJ Stroud's playing nice. I don't think he's
All
a
right,
quarterback
next
that
game.
doesn't turn it over. He's a difference though as a rookie. And the way I did see him play against Pittsburgh, I said that like game 3, bro. I was like, CJ Stroud might be the real deal. This might be
Name
the
another-
guy that might
Name
be the
another
next
rookie.
big
Name another
thing.
rookie that's had a season like CJ Stroud.
Nobody.
Right.
Maybe.
He's been very impressive.
That tight end from Detroit.
Oh,
Laporta.
Laporta?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I said he's
pretty
probably
good
one
too.
of the best tight ends in the NFL right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's playing. He might be out for a while.
No, he's
though, right?
hurt. He got hurt in that last game.
Yeah.
The next game is Chiefs or Dolphins at the Chiefs. I got the fucking Chiefs crushing them.
Chiefs.
Well, I don't
Vargas,
know.
what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. I hate both those teams, but I'll go Chiefs.
I got Chiefs easy in that one, man. And then we got our game, but we're gonna do ours last. So we got Cowboys, Packers. I'm going with the upset Packers.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going Packers too. I'm not on the Cowboys. I've never been
I
on
hate
the
the
Cowboys
Cowboys.
this year.
I hate the Cowboys, but I don't think Jordan
I
loves
just
them.
I would
I
love
think they're
nothing more than to see
overrated.
the Cowboys lose. I would love nothing more.
Oh, I would love it
Overrated.
too.
Overrated. Prove me wrong, Cowboys.
I'd love it.
They're overrated every year. Let's be honest. They're overrated every fucking year, bro. That's why I would love none other to meet them motherfuckers in the Super Bowl and then get the 7.
They
and
can't
whoop
even
their
get that
fucking
far. They
asses,
can't
bro.
get that far. They can't. They're not even going to get
when
to
you're-
do it. Wait till they get to the Niners. They're not
They're
going to get to the Niners.
self-proclaimed America's team. Of course, they're going to be
They're
overrated every
garbage.
fucking year.
That's because they live in
Yeah.
Jerry Jones Dome. That's why.
Yeah.
The fucking
Steelers are
$1 billion
Bears
play
fans, I
tag.
think.
Get the
that.
fuck out of here, bro. We got that claim and we turned that shit down. We said, nope. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Have
don't want a
another.
stadium like that, dude. Fuck that.
We're the Pittsburgh's team. That's what the Roonies told them. They said, fuck, bug off with that bullshit.
I like how we play outside, man. I don't want to play inside some big dome with a big TV.
It's all about
Fuck
money.
that.
It's all
Right.
about Jerry World. It's all about drama. How about them Cowboys? You got rid of Jimmy Johnson, the guy that made your fucking got you your damn Super Bowl, and then you fire him. He's like, I can do it better. And
Dude,
it's always
got
MCF
nothing.
kills
you
me,
want to
bro.
talk about storylines with Cowboys,
but-
and Steelers in the drama. Oh my God, the Cowboys,
Cowboys
you got
every
murderers,
day, man.
rapists, cocaine addicts, crackheads. I mean, you got the whole fucking lineup there, pretty much down. It's literally in Dallas, bro.
Oh man. All right,
They're
next
trash.
game's the best
All right.
game of the best game of the playoffs, in my opinion. Rams at the Lions. I got the Rams.
That's a tough one.
That's a good game. A good team's going to be going home that day.
I think that's the best game of the week.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions. Unfortunately, and it's not that I don't like either team or whatever. It's just I think you hate to see a good team go out in the first round like that.
I just think the Rams caught fire, and I think Stafford's going to ball with all them receivers.
Yeah,
He got a lot of
I get you.
receivers, man.
They can go either way. That's what I'm saying.
That's
I'll
gonna
take
be an interesting game.
I'll take the Lions. Though. I'll take the Lions.
Think about the narratives, though. Like I talk about narratives and shit that the media runs all there. Here's a narrative, bro. Sean McVay, Mr. Hotshot super coach that pretty much bought himself his first Super Bowl, is going against the quarterback that he traded away and a former staff. That is such a good game, bro.
Stafford was a former Lion.
Yeah, bro. That is such
Well, look at that. Look how that trade worked out for both franchises. That might be one of the best equal trades ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they got their bowl.
Stat-wise
The
and
Lions are riding hot. But the Lions might be
Yeah.
set up better for the future, especially if they win this game and then maybe go on and do something.
I don't think it
Who knows?
bothers the Rams being on the road either. I think the Rams will be fine
No.
being on the road.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. It don't matter where they're playing it. I just think the Rams or the Lions will come out on top. That's
Because
all.
when the Steelers went to the Rams, we have more Steeler fans almost there. Like
I
they
think-
basically play on the road all the time.
Yeah, well, Lions are what are they? Is it in LA? The Lions are at home, aren't they? They're at home,
Yeah,
aren't
Lions
they?
Lions
Well, how
are
many-
at home. Yeah, that's why I just said the
You know
Rams.
any-
They're not worried about
You
being
know
on
any
the road.
Rams fans? You know any Rams fans?
Shit, fuck no,
No,
man.
really, no. There's not even none in the TTC. There's none, nowhere.
Just
No.
asking. Just
I don't
just
really know
asking.
any Bills fans except for Bills Mafia and
Bills
you now.
Mafia, that's it.
Fuck yeah! Oh, you don't know. There's Bills fans everywhere, my brother.
I just don't.
We
They're not
travel
around.
and we travel well. No, it's
Listen,
all right.
we'll get to your game in
I'm
a
a
second.
star.
We got one more game, or we're getting ours. We got the
You got
worst
it.
game of the week. We got the Eagles and Bucks last game Monday night.
I think the Eagles are
I'm going
imploding.
with
I'm
the
going
Eagles
Bucks.
too,
The
but that's
Eagles are
gonna
gonna
be a
blow
shit
them
show.
the fuck out, bro. They're gonna smash them fools.
I don't know. I'll go
That's a
Bucks
shit
just
show.
because I think the Eagles are blowing up themselves, man. I don't know what the hell happened to them, but they're going backwards.
Yeah, the Eagles are going backwards. I just still think they're better than the Bucks.
Oh,
I
for
think the
sure.
Bucks
On
are
paper,
forward.
they're a better team by far.
I think that game's going to be
They-
trash. I think the Eagles will probably win by 2 touchdowns. To be fair.
Yeah, they should, but I'm going Bucks.
All right, here we
I'll
go. It's
Bucks
our
just for
game.
fun.
Steelers
Yeah,
and
bring it
Bills. We already know I'm riding with my Steelers. I think this is going to be a
Hell
hell
yeah.
of a game. It's good. We're going to see about the weather. Supposedly, it's supposed to be really bad weather.
Nah,
That's going to be
it'll all right.
helpful. That's going to
I
be a
think
difference in the
21
game.
and clear skies is what I looked at Sunday. 21.
It'll be
clear
cold.
skies.
Well, they were
It'll
saying
be
snow.
cold. You don't got to worry about the field. It's turf, so it ain't gonna be all muddy and wet and crap. So
Oh, really? That's good.
yeah,
The goal
so you
is
ain't got to worry about that.
for the Steelers, we got to shut down Josh Allen. Simple as that.
Stephon
Josh Allen's
Diggs.
going to make mistakes. He's going to throw interceptions. We got to make sure
Always does.
we capitalize. We have to get a 10-point lead on y'all. That's what I'm saying. If we get a nice little lead on you, then you might be
Over.
worried.
It's over.
But can y'all put 10 points up? That's the question.
Maybe now. I think now with Mason,
Mason, yeah.
I think Mason's more comfortable of doing that than Kenny would be.
Okay.
How good are you at stopping the
Trubisky.
run? Let me ask Farkas this: how good are you at stopping the run? Your team.
I'm
would
telling you
say.
right now, I'm not sure what happened with McDermott taking over the D this year, but we've stopped the run extremely well this year compared to last 3 years. They run friggin' every week was like 200 yards against the Bills. It was like a guaranteed thing. You got fantasy football. You put whoever's playing the Bills in, no matter who it was. You put the backup in. He still ended up with like 60 to 80 yards in the touchdown just because it was against the Bills defense. This year, I guarantee, I don't have the stats in front of me. I guarantee they're in the top 5, top 10 defenses in stopping the run. They
You have a
have
decent
come a
defense.
long way.
You have a good
Come a
secondary.
long way.
Who's your inside linebacker now that you replaced because that dude used to be so good and got all that hype
Milano.
from
Yeah, they got
Milano.
Terrell Bernard, and he's a ball hawk, man. He makes a lot of turnovers. The turnovers the Bills have got this year are number one have been timely, and number two have been frequently. And those two things, you put those timely and frequently turnovers in, and you got yourself a winning team. I mean, that's going to happen. It's crazy.
Yeah, but y'all
It's-
lost Tremaine Edmonds.
We got to
Y'all lost
run
Milano.
on you guys. That's the thing. And with you have so many people that you rotate in and out on that defensive line. I can't even name them all,
That's
but
right.
there's probably at least 6 or 7 like just quality guys that you can.
Yeah. They got a lot of guys there, man. They rotate through Ed
I know we
Oliver.
lost-
Ed Oliver's the real deal. Go ahead.
I paid attention to the injury report, all right? We have no
Yeah.
TJ Watt, but we're getting Minka
Yep.
and KD back, both of our safeties. You're without
Yeah.
Gabe Davis, and you're without one of your cornerbacks. I forget his name,
Which
but
one?
one of your cornerbacks is out that just got hurt last game.
Rasul Douglas.
You're not
Russell
talking about
Douglas.
Davis White.
Yeah, that's him. He's hurt. But he
He's
said
out, or they said he was.
he
they
might
said
play.
he was.
He
Yeah.
could play, but the other one's out. The receiver, Gabe Davis, is out.
Gabe
Is Rasul
Davis is
Douglas
out.
good? Is he any good? How do you
Russell-
Yeah,
rate
he's
him?
good.
yeah.
He scored 3 touchdowns or
Dude.
2 touchdowns on his
Yeah.
last time we played him last year.
Good.
Yeah.
AFC Defensive Player of the Week 2 weeks ago. He's had
Gabe
like
Davis
3
burnt the
turnovers
shit
in
out
the
of
last game.
He's one of their best receivers, dude.
So if you don't got
Oh,
him
Gabe,
and if you
yeah.
don't got your
Gabe,
Davius White, bro,
yeah, but
George
they still got
Pickens is
both their
going.
tight ends. They still got Knox and fucking the other dude, Kincaid.
Kincaid.
I'm
Yeah,
worried about
Kincaid's
being
the
able
real
to
deal
run
too.
and produce points on them. I think
We
we
have to
can at
cover
least
the
hold
tight
them under
end.
21.
That's the problem.
We can hold them to 21, I think. We can hold them to 21, I think. Now,
Alright.
can we get 21 on their
That means
defense?
you got to score. That means you got to score 22.
Yes.
Ain't
But we
gonna
just have
happen,
to-
my friend.
We got to get a 10-point lead. That's all I want. Then we're gonna win. 10 points. We need to fucking. We just need to play solid defense. We have to play a perfect game basically to beat this team. It's gonna be a tough game, man. Toughest game all year.
Offensively,
Buffalo's out.
Mason has to play a perfect game. If we can run the ball, if we can run on this team, I think
We gotta get like 4 to 5
beat
yards
anybody.
to carry. 4 to 5
It's
We
yards.
don't
not
have
as
to average
easy as
5
it
yards
was.
to carry, but we need consistency. In first downs,
Not as
Mason
not
turning it
as
over.
easy as it was.
We
Listen,
cannot turn
last
it
year
over.
I'd give you this game. I'd give you this game last year. I'd say you guys would be the favorites going into this just because of the run game. Or
The
the
last
stop of the
2
run
times
game.
we played, let me say something. We beat you. Well, you beat us last time. You crushed us, but that was when Pickett. And then the time before that, we beat you. First game of the year. So the last 2 times we're 1-1. This is gonna be the one that we're gonna see, man. I'm pumped. It's going. We're definitely the underdogs, man. But I think we have a shot. I really do. It just sucks. Last season. I wish we didn't lose TJ, man. Like, because then we definitely I would feel a lot comfortable.
Well, listen, we got Tre'Davious White out. We got Matt Milano. He was our linebacker that was supposed to take over for with Tremaine Edmonds, and he went out over in London, and he was just a tackle machine. So I mean, I know what it's like. I mean, we lost a bunch of pieces on defense this year. So it is.
I'm
I mean, you got to
looking forward to the game,
look at your stats. You're like top 10 in sacks, top 10 in interceptions. You got a good defense.
I know they do.
I'm telling you. I mean, it's night and day from the last couple of years.
Yeah, but
I'm not making that up.
But they also play close games against the Patriots. Almost lost to the Chargers. I mean, they are beatable. We have to play a good game.
No, 100%. 100%. You know what? You know why we were almost lost those games is because Josh Allen beat Josh Allen. He made mistakes that he shouldn't be making, and he's got to learn from those mistakes. And if he doesn't, we're not going to get any further than we're at right now, and that's the problem.
That's the thing. We have to make turnovers. So I've been telling you.
Yeah, I'll ride Josh Allen all day long. I got him. I got his back all day. But you know what?
But he does turn it over. He does turn. You got to admit that.
He turns it over a lot. Too much. It's got to stop.
So if we can get a turnover or 2, man, that's what we need, Jens. I'm telling you, that's the way that we're going to win the game. Mason not turning it over. Mason not turning it over. Like last game, remember how but that was because of the weather. He was fumbling it a couple times.
He might try to go in there and big dick it, bro. That's the thing. If Mason goes in there and tries to big dick it, we could lose. That's Josh Allen's problem. That was Ben's problem a lot in his career too. That he tried to Favre, a lot of quarterbacks. So sometimes you do need that as your quarterback. And like Tomlin was saying, scared money don't make money. Kenny's way too scared to make throws. So you have to have there's a fine line.
We're gonna have to make throws, but we're not gonna have. We can't play shit like Trubisky. We can't
go
I'm gonna throw the ball here or in third triple coverage. You got to be you got to take your shots when you got them shots.
Yeah. You pick them, make it like a reasonable gamble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna take the shot, put it to where nobody can get it. Okay, but you know what I mean? Shit like that.
We got to play like the 1999 Pittsburgh Steelers, ground and pound, bro, with Bettis.
Yeah,
fucking in their way, man.
The rest of the way, bro. That's how we got to do it, bro. That's how we got here.
Take your shot.
That's how we got here. We can't shy away from our identity that got us here, bro. You can't shy away from it. We are the Blitzburg.
Yeah, you don't got no Jerome Bettis right now, though.
You got 240-pound Alabama. We got a 240-pound Alabama product, and we got Jalen Warren coming off the street.
But Najee can run the ball, man. He runs with assassination.
Like
dude,
we have 2,000-yard rushers damn near on this team, bro. 2. Jalen and Naj.
Dude, they run with aggression, bro. They're trying to knock someone out, bro.
Yes,
I love
Jalen
that.
I
like Jalen Warren. I like Jalen Warren a lot. I like Najee
more. I like Najee more, but I do like Jalen. But Najee because it's this power. Like he just comes out and he'll just carry like 7 guys with him, bro. He's like
Jalen's at like
close to Derrick
900.
Henry.
He's not at 1,000. He's like 900 and on very limited touches too. Like there's only one ball. You can't give him like it's hard. You can't give them both the ball. Like, but they're both good quality, dependable backs.
Yeah,
really.
they work together good.
And they're yes, they complement each other perfectly.
I wouldn't want to change that.
Let's hope they both cough up the ball a few times this weekend. That's all.
I don't know about that.
Najee
I don't
very
think
dependable
Najee
in that
doesn't fumble,
department.
man. I think Warren would be the one that would fumble.
Like one time this year was his first fumble ever, I think, Najee.
Najee doesn't fumble. That's what I love about him, man. He reminds me the closest that Derrick Henry could be. Except he's not as big and built like Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's like 260.
I know. He's going to be a free
yeah,
agent. He's going to be a free agent, bro.
I can't believe, Jens, you didn't know who James Cook was. Come on, man.
I know who James Cook is. That's Dalvin Cook's brother.
No. Yeah.
He's all right.
Put together
You're
a
running
very,
running
put
back.
together
I
a
focus
nice
on
season.
Steelers content, basically. Mostly.
He's not that. Your
Nice.
running backs, I'd say about 15, 20-ish. He's like
But
Joe
this
Mixon.
is why it's good to have other fans because you know the ins and outs of the Bills. We know the ins and outs. That's why you gotta have this
Yeah,
good.
no, Jay changed offensive
I know everything
coordinator.
about the Bills. I know more about the Bills
went
than you
to-
do, bro.
They changed
Who,
offensive
Farkas?
coordinators.
No,
It
you
went-
Jens,
it
not
went to-
Farkas.
Yeah,
Obviously,
me. Yeah.
They went to Joe Brady or whatever the hell his name is. So they changed offense coordinators about halfway through the season, and James Cook they've just gone to him. If you look at the numbers,
you
I think
fired
like
your offensive
30
coordinator.
yeah. Ken
Another
Dorsey.
weakness.
So
Let me be honest. Another weakness that I heard on your team is your offensive line. It's not the greatest.
Oh no. Our offensive line is one of the only ones in the NFL to start every game this year. All of them. They haven't missed anything.
They're
They haven't-
suspect.
that's it.
They're sometimes they play bad. I don't know. I'm just trying to pick out weaknesses on your team. I think your middle linebackers are weak.
That's what
I think
I
your
was
middle
thinking
linebackers
coming
are
into
weak.
this. Without Tremaine, I was thinking that's how we win is running Naj. Our bread and butter, run Naj up the middle. That's
They have good secondary though.
it's great safeties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hyde and Porter are good.
But we got Minka back, so we got Minka kind of to spy Josh. And we got
Yeah,
KZ back. We got KZ back, and we got Patrick P. So we got JPP. You know what I mean?
No,
Joey
your guys
Porter.
defense is the real
Marcus
deal, man.
Gold is
There's-
backing up TJ Watt. Like everybody's making a
I
big
don't like
thing about
that much. Believe me, I'd rather have TJ Watt. This is
Yeah,
the
but-
game. This is the game for Alex Highsmith to show off, man.
Yeah, he's got to step up big, definitely. He's got a
This
big
is his
contract in
game.
the offseason. Now TJ's down. He's robbing the Batman. Now it's time to be Batman and Herbig's
Yeah.
robbing.
And then you got
Well,
Herbig. You got them both to switch
There's
them
no
in.
way. There's no way that you can't say that a Bills fan isn't going to be happy that TJ Watt's not there. I mean, Josh
No.
Allen's got to be happy
shit.
as hell knowing he ain't looking across the line and see it.
I don't root for injuries. I really don't root for injuries, man.
No, I don't want him hurt.
But
I don't want him hurt. I love
One
that
thing
guy.
I'll say about the
That guy's a
Steelers'
football player,
outside
man.
linebacking core, we can go even before Joey Porter. We can go all the way back to Jason Gilden, who was the leading sack leader, and then it went to Joey Porter, and then he became the team's leading sack leader, and then
Yep.
it went to James Harrison, who all played behind these. James Harrison used to be a backup, like Herbig right now. When we won that 04-05 Super Bowl, he was coming off the bench along with Kiesel, and he became the all-time leading sack leader. And then TJ played behind Harrison, and now he's the team's all-time leading sack leader.
So let me
that's
tell you
just-
something. What happens if we still? I bet you right now to this day we'd still have Shazier playing if he didn't get hurt. We would still have Shazier.
Oh, of course, in his prime.
But he wasn't
That's
really a
exactly
sacker.
what we need.
Shazier was like the perfect. Shazier was the perfect linebacker, in my opinion.
for our defense. Yes,
Yeah, he
perfect.
was just the perfect coverage linebacker, good tackler. He wasn't really like a sack machine, but he was good in coverage. Like that'd be perfect to have him right now again in this game against tight ends.
So I think Herbig having the whole year playing and learning and training and working with TJ Watt, it's a nice opportunity for him. And he was an inside linebacker in college. So I think we drafted him for a reason, to be groomed, to be a backup, to be insurance for TJ. And he brings a little something, the different type of skill set to the outside linebacker position. Why am I echoing?
It's Barbara calling me.
Oh. Mute you then. Fix your audio.
Is it,
I'm
Miss
good.
Shade here.
Is it
He was
me?
a dude super fast. Knows him. Somebody called him and it fucked it up. Yo.
all right.
Knows him. It wasn't you, Farkas.
Barbara knows one.
All right.
Barbara's my check-in officer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop out, but
All right, man.
buddy.
We'll
wish you
see
guys
you
luck
Sunday,
this
man.
weekend. Not too much. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'll
we
be
will
there,
get you.
man. You know it. I'll be
Cheers,
back here to hear you guys cry about it the next day.
I don't know about that one. Cheers.
All right.
Have a good. All right, man.
Go Bills on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Bills!
Steelers.
777 on 3. Go Steelers.
You know how
7
to
wins
win,
in a row.
bro.
How you like
You gotta
it?
watch
7
them
wins in a
women, man.
row on the 7th seed to win 7 Super Bowls. How you like it?
Hell yeah. Jens, I heard you've been fucking booking up the women, man. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, bro.
Why you gotta get ready for work tomorrow already?
Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's what I got to do. Should have been
You
getting
still
ready
working
for
at
work.
the you still working at the spot?
Yeah, bro.
How's it going over there?
This is going, dude.
Good shit. Keep up the good work. But I think we're gonna win, man. I really do. It's gonna be a tight game now. Real tight. Paul Zeiss said we're gonna win for sure. So
Paul said that. I can't believe Paul Zeiss said we're going to win. I think we're going to win, too.
he said bet the -10 right now before it goes down. I
I
agree.
said the same exact thing.
You better go win that money. Like if we're gonna win by not win. If we don't win, we're gonna at least
By
cover
10,
that.
bro,
10.
that's so disrespectful. I did a whole live stream and said it's disrespectful as hell to have them favored by 10 in a play. That's like
That's
a
what Paul
college
said.
spread. That's a college spread in an NFL game, bro.
Yeah, he said that's easy money. That's what Paul said. That's definitely easy money, bro. If you want to win some money, bro, I'm telling you. take the
Imagine
Steelers
betting
on the-
100. You put 100 on. That's what I said. Put 100 on Steelers straight up money
Yep.
line, which is 400. So if you bet 100, you'd win 400, and then you take them and a 10. So that's a $500 weekend right there. One game. Blink.
Yep, and not even that,
Steelers
man.
win.
How much? What do you think the over/under will be in that game?
I'll tell you what it is now.
Probably like 42 or something, maybe 45. Might be less than that.
36.5.
Whoa! You got to take the over.
So that's like 15 points between us to like 17. Shoo. So I said we can
Yeah,
hold them on.
you definitely take that over, man. It's gonna be like at least 20 to 17. Like they're gonna go over that. That's easy money, bro. Bet the Steelers. If you guys are bettors out there, take that, dude. For real. It's just
I would take the 10. I wouldn't. The Steelers straight up is just the fan in me, but the 10.
oh yeah, definitely the 10, man. If you want to make money, that's silly.
The under over the money line be a nice little gamble to $100 turning
You
into
do-
400.
You
And the
doing any
Steelers
more
went straight up.
streams before? You doing any more streams for the game? Talking about the game? Or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do videos and I'm gonna do streams and I'm gonna do videos and I'm gonna do streams and then after the
What
game
day?
I'm gonna
What
do
day? Like
streams.
Thursday? Like Thursday or
Probably
Friday?
tomorrow night I might do one. I don't know. Am I doing tomorrow night? I might just
We
do
should at least
videos.
wait
I
to
don't-
hear the injury. I want to wait to hear the injury report for us.
Yeah, I just been abusing the labs pretty much. Videos
I
do
don't even
better.
know, dude. How long do they practice? They probably don't. They probably practice like once in the playoffs. Mainly probably just filming.
Yeah, I don't even know. I've been working all week. I can't even really barely keep up with it all, man. Honestly, and I got other shit going on too. So I don't know, but I'm still pumping out the content though. I'm close to being monetized, so and the
Keep up
videos do
the
really
work.
good. So I got to keep pushing it. The shit, bro. So
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take care of business.
Yeah,
Hit me
bro.
up. Send me a text or something whenever you go live again. We'll do some more football talk.
All right.
Later, bro.